Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't just a game. It's a living, breathing world packed with more secrets than the entire Van der Linde gang combined. You could spend hundreds of hours just writing, and you'd still miss a terrifying cult ritual, a robot, and a literal UFO. We've scoured the mountains, the swamps, and the deserts to bring you the 10 most curious, chilling, and mind-bending Easter eggs that prove Rockstar put the weird in the Wild West. Let's dive in. 1. The UFO and the cult. We have to start with the best. North of Emerald Ranch, you find a small, desolate shack. Inside is the scene of a mass ritual occult led by a man seeking communication with celestial bodies. Read his journal and you get a cryptic clue. Travel back to that shack at 2 a.m., under a half moon, and look up. A massive, glowing green UFO will appear over the roof for a few shocking seconds before vanishing. It's a classic Rockstar alien reference, but finding it feels truly earned. 2. Marco Dragic's robot. Remember Marco Dragic, the mad scientist in Saint Denis? If you follow his questline to its tragic conclusion, you'll later find his most ambitious creation a fully functioning robot. This lonely automaton is sitting on a cliff edge near the map's northern border, overlooking the vast, beautiful world. It simply sits there, lifeless, having seemingly walked away from its broken creator. It's an incredibly sad, silent epilogue to the quest. 3. The meteorite's victims? If aliens weren't enough, how about space rock? Head to the vast forests of Roanoke Valley, and you'll find a seemingly normal, isolated cabin. But the roof is caved in, and inside, a family is instantly deceased. The cause? A small meteorite crashed right through the roof. This is a truly dark detail. Not only did Rockstar model the damage, but you can collect the meteorite fragment itself. It's a physical, collectible reminder of the sheer random, cosmic horror that can happen in the Wild West. 4. The Ghost Train. Our final entry in the supernatural file is the elusive Ghost Train, found near Scarlet Meadows between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. This is the auditory equivalent of a perfect jump scare. It never stops, and it cannot be boarded. It simply runs its cursed route before dissolving into the mist. It suggests that time, violence, and tragedy leave indelible marks on the landscape of Red Dead Redemption. 5. The Aberdeen Pig Farm's moral test. The Aberdeen's farm, situated near Blue Water Marsh, is the ultimate low-honor interaction. Their incestuous and cannibalistic habits are hinted at throughout the dialogue, but the trap is brilliant in its simplicity. Arthur is stripped completely, forcing the player to physically trek back to retrieve the cash. This isn't just about money, it's about humiliation. For the high-honor player, it's a moment of betrayal. For the low-honor player, it's a taste of their own medicine. 6. The Strange Man's evolving portrait. The mystery of the Strange Man's cabin at Bayall Edge transcends simple Easter egg status. It is a vital piece of lore that fundamentally changes the meaning of RDR2's epilogue. The painting serves as a terrifying confirmation that the Strange Man, the cosmic entity from the first game, was an active observer during Arthur's redemption arc. He was waiting, watching John Marston grow into the man he needed to be for their eventual confrontation in 1911. 7. The Vampire's philosophical hunt. The Saint Denis vampire hunt is Rockstar rewarding true detective work. You must locate 5 distinct, blood-scrawled messages across the city from the marketplace to hidden alleyways to piece together his location. The confrontation is shocking, complete with unique dialogue where the vampire mocks Arthur's fleeting mortality. This encounter isn't just about the unique ornamental dagger. It's about confronting pure, ancient evil in the middle of civilization. 8. The Braithwaite Secret, The Daughter in the Outhouse. This is a subtle commentary on the decay of the Old South. The unnamed Braithwaite daughter was kept chained in an outhouse near the manor, a victim of her family's need to maintain a facade of perfection. The tragic depth is revealed upon returning after the manor is burned. Whether she was consumed by the flames or died from neglect, her body is found inside. It's a dark narrative consequence tied directly to the gang's violence. 9. The Talking Giant's Existential Crisis. The live giant is tied to one of the game's longest scavenger hunts, finding all 10 rock carvings. Once completed, John Marston can hike to the hidden cave where the giant lives. The giant is not a monster. He's philosophical, lonely, and deeply afraid of the world. He only speaks through a small hole, asking questions about life and his own identity. It gives the world a mythological scale and depth. 10. The Tiny Church and Pleasance. This is pure whimsy mixed with mystery. Near Strawberry, the miniature church and abandoned town of Pleasance stand in strange proportion. The perfectly rendered miniature furniture and structures suggest a community of people with dwarfism, or perhaps an unfinished settlement. It stands as one of the game's great unanswered questions of design. 11. The Witch's Cauldron's Unpredictability. The Witch's Hut is a perfect piece of fantasy lore. The bubbling cauldron is not just a gag. Drinking from it is a highly volatile form of transportation. The randomness of where Arthur wakes up, sometimes miles away, sometimes just meters, makes it one of the most fun but useless interactions, clearly referencing classic fairy tales and perhaps an undead nightmare testing ground. 12. The Nightfolk Ambushes, Southern Horror. The Nightfolk are the closest thing to genuine horror movie antagonists. Found exclusively in the bayou at night, these silent, pale, machete-wielding enemies use stealth and psychological tactics to lure victims. Their unique existence adds a localized horror element to the swamp, making the area terrifying long after the main story is complete. They are not supernatural, but they are absolutely nightmarish. 12 distinct moments, countless theories, and one profound conclusion. Red Dead Redemption 2 is a living legend. Every shadow holds a secret, and every mountain peak hides a mystery waiting for the dedicated player. Which secret do you still believe is unsolved? Do you think the strange man is the devil or just a cosmic accountant? Let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you are still amazed by these details, and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next ultimate deep dive. Thanks for riding with us.